Retirement, if you're lucky, it's a chance to do all the things you want to do. Relax, travel, go fishing. But for a retired San Mateo police officer, retirement means helping others. And the good fortune doesn't end there. Garvin Thomas joins us with his story in tonight's Bay Area Proud. Hi, Garvin.
Hey, Janelle. David Johnson is his name. For years, his beat was downtown San Mateo. Now, when it came time to stop walking the beat, he didn't have to walk very far to continue his mission.
You think the HEAL team might be able to come out and talk to him?
After decades serving as a police officer, David Johnson was looking forward to retirement.
If he's willing to take the services, that would be great.
Looking forward to well-deserved time off before deciding what's next. So how'd that work out, David?
Came back after about 3 months. We'll keep looking into it. Just let us know.
Turns out when the perfect what's next is available right now, you grab it.
I wanted to take a year off when I first retired. This opportunity came up, and I haven't looked back since.
Sounds like a plan.
In September of last year, David jumped at the chance to join the two-member San Mateo Police Homeless Outreach Team.
Any problems or issues this morning?
No.
It's actually a civilian post with no power to cite or arrest.
You could at least talk to him and take a look and see if it interests you, and if you don't like it, don't do it.
But that's not really what David wanted to do anymore. You see, after all those years of police work, David came to realize the most satisfying part of the job for him wasn't the quick response to an emergency call. It was just the opposite, really. When
you're in patrol, everything is call to call to call. You have 30 to 45 minutes if you're lucky, depending on the nature of the call. And it's like a Band-Aid approach. You're putting a Band-Aid on these calls. And I've always liked to be more of a permanent solution person to get more to the root of an issue. Lynette's trying to get you a bed for today, a shelter bed, so you're good with that, right?
And that is 100% of what David is doing now.
Have some snacks.
David and partner Victoria Asfor's job is to connect the people they encounter on the street with the housing, treatment, or any of the other many services they desperately need.
Basically, we're doing an assessment to try to get them on a shelter list. And hopefully today, if possible, if a bed's available, we can arrange to get them into that shelter.
The idea being a specialized unit like this one is not only better equipped to handle the issues the homeless population has and causes, it frees up the rest of the department to focus on other police work. Although David admits there is a lot of police work in what he does.
People ask me that all the time. Why would they choose to be homeless? And that's where it gets very complicated. And that's where we start digging in like detectives to figure out where's the root of the problem.
David says getting just one individual into permanent housing can sometimes take months, even years, but he believes it's still worth it. They are, after all, people in need. Coming to their aid is what this now retired cop got in the business to do.
You want to show me?
Something he has clearly not tired of doing. If you know of someone who deserves to be profiled in our Bay Area Proud series, somebody who is doing something kind or nice or generous for others, I would love to hear about it. You can email me at bayareaproud@nbcbayarea.com or reach out to me on social media as well. Just search Garvin Thomas. Spending the day with David and seeing all the work that goes into helping just one individual, it's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
You realize just how much work, and you think of, we all see how many thousands of individuals on the street. So, I don't know what the solution is. I just know from hanging out with David, it takes people who care.
Right.
It
Right,
takes
that's what I
people
was
who
gonna
care
say.
a lot of work.
Yeah.
Sacrifice and service, that's in his DNA, and he's also so compassionate.
Yeah.
He looks deeper to the root of the issue. That's so important.
And selfishly for him, it's great. He looked at his job and says, what are the things I like doing and what are the things I don't want to do? I'm just going to do the parts of it I like doing.
And that's his beat. He knows this neighborhood, so he knows where to go.
Very true.
And just knowing somebody who cares enough to approach, whoever is in need could be that thing to just turn it over for him.
It's always the key.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
thanks, Garvin.